5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
My sin in 3 days is back up again. In the beginning, we would give anything. Lying for ministry, missions, and bigger things. You can take everything, you just give me the key. But the fire faded. I just wanna retire with savings. Are you the safest with the world loving you? Or had enough of you? Who's in more danger? The persecuted or the comfortable? Give us a crown. You can hold on to them thorns. I don't want them having more. Nobody will suffer no more. Only say things that will end with applause. Don't offend no one except for the Lord. No mas. You were too good to be throwing your crumbs. I'm at the cross. Do what you want.
Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior.
Stay on top, become the servant of all. When you the servant of all, no competitions involved. Cause who was knocking you off, there's no one left to fall. Progressing with the flow, that's a little one. As I'm assured, I'm sure you're missing these little puns. I'm assured, yeah, the settlement is finna come. You're still shining if I'm jacked for every nickel, son. Cause no way I'ma die slow, no way I'ma die slow. Won't break, I will not fold. Cancel my tour, not my soul. I go blindfold in and out of time zones. I'm in my zone, put it up on your iPhone, leaving your mind blown. Looking for his arrival. I can see him riding down all on that white horse, looking like Djay in the Bronco. And I'm learning when I've flown. Flights make my respect the stronger. The higher that I go with grace, everything below is smaller. I must do it this well. He holds my airways, I breathe with a heavy flow. Forevermore. Yes, I'm willing to name, like I'm singing in the exit row. I gotta make an exit though. What would they remember though? Hope I was born hopping with metaphors, metaphors, standing in truth, and I was summer strong. Bring it, they can throw violence. I'm in the back grinning like Joe Biden. He rules the ocean beside him. To be frank, no ocean I won't dive in.
Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the water.
Yeah, guys. This is Roger here on the Lift Show. Still, we're just having the vibe of this track there. Still, yeah. This is a bit of Let me turn it down a little bit. Still. Okay, that's better. All right, cool. Yeah, this is Roger here on the Lift Show. This is how we do it, man. We're gonna be like, I'd start off with a bit of KB. For the ones who don't know, KB is kind of like Left Reach Records. It's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Been there for almost 10 years, man. I'm thinking, that's some time still, But this is like, this is how we do it, man. This is how it goes, So for me, it's like, people have to grow and develop and move on, So all the best for KB still, big big tune, Crown of Thorns, and when this drop, man, this is a big banger anyway, still, yeah. But today's vibe is gonna be about like, you know, we'll be looking, hopefully we'll be getting through to Wisdom on Zoom, and we'll be looking at you know, as artists, you know, what can he do? Wisdom, he was formerly an art part of Green Jade, and he works with artists on a day-to-day basis. So we'll be in his viewpoint. I got my viewpoints, but I've never been an artist, so I'm like, yo, this way it goes still, you know. So for me, you know, what's up to everyone on Periscope, to Instagram Live, Facebook Live, you know, we're gonna get in with a conversation. You'll be here audibly, but the video will be going out on it. Hopefully, you know, hopefully get the Zoom going on, you know, recording very nicely and everything still anyway. So yeah, see if it's worth every penny. Zoom, if I had shares in Zoom right about now, people, I'll be like, yo, I'll be tempted to smoke a cigar, yeah? Get myself a job. I'll be smoking the biggest Hamlet out there still, yeah? Anyone who knows, who knows. But anyway, by the way, I don't smoke. Anything. News I get to smoke is smoking a smoke mackerel that I have at home. That's the news I get to smoking. But anyway, so this is Roger A on the Live Show. Before we get carried on, you know what I'm saying, getting back comfortable back in the show. I know we're in isolation, COVID-19 vibe, but either way, we're going to do the show. We're going to carry on in the studio by myself, set up by myself, tweaking up, getting better by myself, you know. I'll be honest, you know, it's like, you know, the sit-ups calm, man, you know what I mean? But this is Roger. Enough love on the show there, so this is Roger, passing on to a bit of an old favourite of ours. You know, I worked with this guy back in the day, but one of the hardest GR lives ever. This is a bit of Mali music of his new song called Let Go.
Got me spinning, man, yeah, got me spinning. Oh, let it go, man, yeah, I'm addicted. First time went by and by, a year later, boy, still flicking. Orlando Magic got me shacked up, quarter gallon got me backed up, trap music got me masked up, and on the gas, boy, still hitting. And these women be attractive, 40 million be errative. Apostle Paul got me seeing clear when the water near, the boy still dipping. Oh, this my opening. Release that dopamine, let down that road for me. The Christ that hope for me. Came and spoke to me, yeah, you're showing me all I'ma need in this time. Yeah, this is a force of the habit. It's right in my face, so I grab it. It's right in my way as a pass. Right at the bar, so I glass it. It's a classic attack like an addict. All of the time, gotta have it. It's right in my way as a pass. Right at the bar, so I glass it. It's a classic attack, I'm an acid. Right in my way, gotta pass it. It's right in my way as a pass. Right at the bar, so I glass it. It's a classic attack like an addict. All of the time, gotta have it. It's right in my way as I pass. And right for the altar to cast it on the shoulders of my Lord. Right in my way as I pass. Right in the altar to cast it on the shoulders of my Lord. Oh, it's just a lack of my passion. All of these years I've been asking for the fire Elijah brought Adam. 400 prophets in casket. All of my bread in the basket. All of my family active. All of my enemies reacting. All of my faith work in action. And right now I'm laying this backwards. How much money does it take to fix these breaks? These raised stakes over canyons and the earthquake. His first words done turned into his first date. This next check gon' feel me like my first plate. My first love been on deck and it can't wait. Gotta let it go, I've been holding baby, my curve straight. And I'm an addict to the vision. Clean living I've been missing. Pulled left from the mission. Man, yeah, about to end it. Big knife out the kitchen, cut it. Man, yeah, about to end it. Man, yeah, about to bend it. Man, yeah, got me spinning. Man, yeah, got me spinning. Oh, let it go, man, yeah, I'm addicted. First time went by and by, a year later, boy, still flicking. Orlando Magic got me shacked up, quarter gallon got me backed up, trap music got me masked up, and on the gas, boy, still hitting. And these women be attractive, 40 million be errative. Apostle Paul got me seeing clear when the water near, the boy still dipping. Oh, this my opening. Release that dopamine. Let down that road for me. The Christ that hope for me. Came and spoke to me. Yeah, you're showing me all I'ma need in this time. Yeah, this just a force of the habit. It's right in my face, so I grab it. It's right in my way as a pass. Right at the bar, so I glass it. It's a classic attack like an addict. All of the time, gotta have it. It's right in my way as a pass. Right at the bar, bar, so I glass it. It's a classic attack, I'm an acid. Right in my way, gotta pass it. It's right in my way as a pass. Right in the bar, so I glass it. It's a classic attack, like an addict. All of the time, gotta have it. It's right in my way as I pass. And right for the altar to cast it on the shoulders of my Lord. Right in my way as I pass. Right in the altar to cast it on the shoulders of my Lord. Cast it.
Okay, so we're just lighting up this interview with Wisdom. Good job. It's not on a live thing because I'll make sure I'll scrub out the Liverpool shirt he's wearing anyway. Still, yeah, but he can't respond to this part anyway, so I'm just chatting. He's gonna say something in a second. Definitely gonna scrub off that shirt there. This is Oscar, Diablo. Still enjoy the vibe of this track anyway. Still, yeah. This is Oscar, Diablo, UK all day long, guys.
Make it go, aye. Put him in this place. Put him in this place. Put him in this place, oh. Right beneath the waist, oh. Put him down, right where he belongs. No, he can't come up in my way. Hey, hey. No, he can't step out to my face. I just had to get your way. Had to cool the whole army. Had to cut the boom by yeah. Cut the boom by yeah. And you know I had to cut the boom by. Gonna try and make it go aye. And you know I had to cut the boom by. Gonna try and make it go aye. Hey, I'm running in the race, and the devil's in the chase. Diablo wants me. He always tempts me. Cut the boom by, make it go aye. Put him in this place. Put him in this place. Diablo wants me, and he's got plans to take me out. And he wants to control me now. But I can't move with him right now, cause I got Christ on my mind. If you don't like that, then bye. Cause Satan, I can't come back. To Jesus, I have white flag. A white flag, yeah, I surrender. Signed a lifetime contract in December. Bro said he got me, and I said I got him. So saying if you try come, that's the end up. Wow, did the 7 ring, hear the trumpets. Wow, down on my knees where the fire goes down. It's so spiritual, and the fire is ours. And you know who wears that crown. In the race, and the devil's in the chase. Diablo wants me, he always tempts me. Pop the boom by, make it go aye. Put him in this place. Put him in this place. I'm running in the race, and the devil's in the chase. Diablo wants me. He always tempts me. Pop the boom by, make it go aye. Put him in this place. Put him in this place.
Okay, guys, right. So we're about to line up this interview right about now. Let me just set this up, and I think yeah, you know what? Still, guys who watching on social media want me to say this, see this, but the people that are gonna be at home. Let's flip onto this. Okay, we got him on the screen now. You can't see him on screen on our side, but here goes the famous Wisdom. 1 second. There you are. I can see better on the monitor now, bro. Now let's just check, get this all set up and put in big bit. Make sure widescreen flex, bro. Okay, right. Let's have a bit of a sound on this, bro. Talk to me. Okay, we're having fun here. 1 second, bro. 1 second. Let me just play a bit of music in the background while we just get this lined up. 1 second. Right, yeah, we can definitely see him there on the screens. Now we just need to get the age old. Let's have a look. Audio options. I can't believe this is not working for me right now. 1 second. Oh yeah, I know where to go. Oh. Okay, bro. Bro, can you talk for us a second and see if this works? What? I cannot. Listen, I'm going to get through this technical issue, guys. Let's vibe up to this next track still. I'm going to get around this one. 1 second. This is a bit of lined up for us here is a bit Paul Messenger. And then I'm going to get this interview set up. This is first time I'm doing Zoom on this thing. Usually I do FaceTime, but you know, let's see if we get this Zoom thing going on. 1 second.
On and off like a lighter. Suddenly I'm inspired. Can no longer stay down here. I'm sensitive, I'm a crier. That don't mean I won't smile. Where's the switch? Let me flip it. Nobody has been listening, homie. I'm the person who did this. Y'all are just here to witness. I've been here for a minute. I've been minding my business. Got a weight that's too hard to lift, and lately I can't see myself winning. Yeah. Everyone around me is doing the most. Got life looking sweet like most beat. Yeah. I've been around not doing too much, but it ain't been sweet, no cozy. No. Everything that goes around must come around, even when there's no beat. You could be surprised.
Okay, go try it now, bro. Okay, talk for me, bro. Oh, can hear you, bro. What? Oh, you're trying to FaceTime. Right, I can get through to you. There's a bit of echo in here still, bro. So I'm going to try and tidy you up. And I think that's my side. 1 second. Can you hear me, bro?
I can hear you, dude.
I can hear you as well, bro. There's a bit of reverb thing going on my one. But
yeah, I think that might be me. Hold on. Let me come off the FaceTime.
Okay, cool. But I got a feeling it could be me as well.
Hey. We good?
There's a bit of echo effect, but I know where that comes from, bro. 1 second.
Inside.
You know what I'm saying, bro? It's an old time kind of vibe there still, you know.
Old school ragged vibes.
Listen,
to
bro.
the people out there. Hold it down.
You are absolutely gang shitty all day long. 1 second. I'm gonna just.
Maybe if you want to go faster.
Okay. It's a crazy one. 1 second. I'm gonna flick off this microphone. Okay, cool. This should work.
I can hear you. Yeah.
But you still doing that feedback thing, innit? Oh, goodness sake. You know when you're trying to do something highly technical and it's just going against me? I think we might have to do a FaceTime thing, bro. Because this...
Jump on the FaceTime.
Just go keep it up because this Zoom is not working for me right now. And we're going to try and get that going on. 1 second. Right, 1 second, bro. All right, let's try Zoom. 1 sec. We're going to try FaceTime, man. 1 second.
Yo,
Yeah, that's much better. Can you hear me?
yeah, I got you.
Okay, right. All right then, guys. It's official now. Apple wins. Yeah. Bro, I just want to be technically really cool, and then and then we have to go with our FaceTime. Let's get our FaceTime up, bro. Yo, when in doubt, go to Apple. Why have I doubted Apple this time? You know what I mean? So anyway, so that's not tough from there. Right, let's get that. Put you there still. Let's drop you over there. Right. Cool. Right. Let's get some vibes. Right, can you hear me clearly, bro? All right, all
Yeah,
right,
man, I
all right.
got you loud and clear, man.
Right, so guys, this is a lesson to be learned. Stick to Apple because it always get you through. Right, I'm gonna get proper stuff about anyway. But
I don't know. Maybe Zoom just doesn't work in Birmingham. I don't know, man. I've been on Zoom all day. We've been good.
listen, man, people, let's not start anything right about here. Still, you know, we're not going to talk about the fact that basically, potentially, right now, the season will be cancelled. Why he's wearing that little bullshit, bro?
Mate,
Go quiet,
yeah,
man.
I mean-
Go quiet. You know, that that COVID watch vibe. Still, you know, you gotta be careful, bro. You gotta be careful of that, man. But listen, right, let's get this going on, bro. Bro, right. First and foremost, you know, how you doing, bro? How's things going on your side?
Yeah, good. Been able to kind of rejig my business so that we are delivering masterclasses online around the creative industry. So I just did one on Zoom earlier on today with a guy called Kira, who is a producer who's worked with the likes of J-Lo, Rihanna, Donnie McClurkin, all sorts of people. He's actually from here.
Okay.
So we're just doing our thing to try and help continue to get young people and those who want to enter the creative industries as close to the industry as possible. So
Yeah. Got you.
so yeah, so we're kind of just trying to get some depth for our community of young people that we've been working with over the last 12 months. So yeah, so things are going well. Health wise, we're good. I think I may have had the virus about 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, feel that one.
Done through all of that, the coughing and the fever thing, and the not being able to smell or taste anything.
Wow.
So
Crazy.
yeah, but now we're good. It's just I'm used to being out and about, and it's weird. 6 weeks in my house is a lot. So like, yeah, it's a lot, bro. You know what I mean? It's a lot, but yeah, we're good.
I'll feel that one, but I feel that one. I think that I think this period is as we spoke a couple of weeks ago is a period where if you don't get it right, you could be the next 2-3 years guessing what's happening next. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's like, you know, I said to my one of my young artists I work with, I said, you know, if you got a week off, 2, 3, 4 weeks off, you know, you see, you crawl and bar and watch the news 24/7, or you get on your horse. Now, this is the point that I want to touch base here with yourself today, still, yeah. And this is about, like, as you know, there's a lot of artists that now is invested in great products. You know what I mean? You got A-Star, you've got Triple O, you have all these guys that have brought out some great products, and now are facing a season of lockdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go from the beat, you know what I mean, brought to the track battle, you know, and bro, that was straight ready to bang off the whole of the summer season, and now it's over. Not only them artists, you got other artists that are now doing their thing and whatsoever. How do they move forward? How do they kind of, like, you know what I mean, get through this period right now? Because let's be real, with I'm coming to yourself because you as an artist, you've been there as an artist, but also you've now on the other side of things as well. Now, I haven't been there as an artist, and I'm rude because I'll turn around and says, serve all no right. You should have had things in place. This is why for this story, yeah. You know what I mean? I might have called like that. But on the real, like, you know, hit some advice for them, because I think it's great doing a show like what I'm doing now and whatsoever, but the reality shows they need to have advice about, you know, what's the way forward and whatever. So yeah, that's why I battle so hard to get this Zoom thing going on. But I'm recording on Zoom, so it may come out kind of decent when we lock it down. But ultimately, you know, for me, bro, you know, where you at with when it comes to you know, what would you say for artists in the uniqueness of urban gospel music, because I know that even American artists, bro, are turning around and going, hold on. And they make money from shows, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, are saying that they're looking left and right and going, yo, how do I get free? So some people are tripping over hard because they're staring at no shows till September, to be honest.
Yep.
To be
Which
honest.
is after festival season. The festival season is done.
Yeah.
So I think right now, if you're an artist, you need to be engaging with your fan base.
Yeah.
Like you know, I'm seeing lots of people doing Instagram lives. I'm seeing lots of people getting involved in house party, like just trying to find ways to connect with their audience. And I think that that's crucially important. I think because this is a different situation in that under normal circumstances, if you face a challenge as a band or as an artist, usually you are facing that challenge on your own.
Yeah.
So if you had a marketing plan set out and everything happened and then the dude who had the money got deported, that's your problem because nobody else knows that issue, right?
Yeah.
In this situation, everyone, like, this is the mad thing about this for me. The entire planet is in the same situation. I'm working with people out in the States and they're, you know, they're in the same situation. My guy I was talking to this morning, Kura, he's based in Thailand. He's in the same situation. So it isn't as though it's a case that's just unique to you. So everybody knows what everyone has done is they've jumped on YouTube and they've jumped on Instagram. And I think that in the same kind of way that if you've ever had like if you ever had a friend who split up with their girlfriend, right? And they're cussing about the situation, right? You don't want to be the person who jumps in there and goes, yeah, you should have never been with her in the first place. I never really liked her. Because what happens is they get back together. And then after that, you have to sit and have the awkward conversation and they're back together. She knows how you felt now. And I think it's a similar sort of thing with this. It's like, this quarantine is going to come to an end. And people are going to remember how you behaved in the quarantine. So if you just disappeared and did nothing, don't really expect them when we come out at the other end. People are going to be like, oh, yeah, what you say? Like, you got to engage. You got to find a way. You know, as I said, my business is based around bringing people physically into the music industry at Taelor and getting them to feel and experience. I can't physically do that anymore. But what I can do is I can empower those who I've already worked with to make sure that they still feel connected. And I think that that's what... I know for me as an artist, I didn't really understand the importance of my connection with my audience and my fans and how crucial that they were to our success. And I think that you've got to look at that now. How do you do that now?
Okay, then, right. Here's a question to you. I'm going to go tough. We're going to get some yards out of you. Now, do you feel, and I don't want to, like it says, look at the past as such, but I want to learn some things from the past. Do you feel that the lack of engagement over the last couple of years with the quote unquote Christian gospel young audience, that urban acts, because they've been doing well, but on a one extra on a different field, you know, the field that, you know, I would say when you guys were on the scene hard, Green Jade and whatever, you engage in a number of fields, but you would do main shows within the quote unquote typical Christian
world.
Christian world. Now the disengagement, and you would go and do radio shows from Dave Prince on you know what I mean, on Choice to the main shows, and you do all the whole media circuit in terms of gospel and secular. Now, being honest, there's been a focal point for secular, which is BBC One Extra smashing it and they're doing their thing, and we haven't got strong, a real loads of different media, you could say, to hit out to that can relate to. But do you feel that detachment has detached them from an audience which could have got them through now?
I don't know, because traditionally that audience weren't paying no money. Like, as much as I love y'all, y'all weren't paying my bills. I don't know. I think regardless of how you get to your audience
Yeah.
has to be your audience. And
Yeah.
the thing is, just being on One Extra or being doesn't mean you've engaged with your audience.
Okay, cool.
That's their audience. And like I give the example. There was a band called Rough Copy who were on X Factor a few years ago.
Okay, yeah.
And I remember their Instagram following went from, although their Twitter following went from like hundreds to like tens of thousands in the time that they were on there, right?
Yeah.
So in their mind, it was like, oh man, we got huge new audience. So when they started putting out stuff, what they didn't realize is the audience that they'd built was the X Factor audience, and they weren't making X Factor music. And that audience didn't engage with what they were doing. So they had numbers, but they didn't have engagement. And I think that that's the thing. It's about, as an artist, what you do need to understand is your audience, the people who are engaged in you, they are the people who are going to buy you the Bentley. You know, those are the people who are going to be paying your mortgage. And you have to have made sure that you have engaged with them in a way that they feel comfortable in buying and supporting what you're doing.
Brilliant.
I manage an artist at the moment.
Yeah.
We just put out a single last week. And we had originally planned a launch party where we bought a lot of merch stuff. So now what we're doing, instead of selling it at the party, is we're doing engagements on Instagram where we're giving away some of the stuff we were going to sell for free.
Yeah,
Because we want to make sure that our audience still feels engaged. We've got something from it. There's a benefit of them being involved. And, you know, we're still, you know, we just put out something. We're still getting decent Spotify numbers. Even though people are saying that Spotify isn't being listened to as much. People are actually now listening more to radio than they are listening to Spotify. And they're streaming on YouTube more than they're listening to Spotify. So that's an interesting thing as well for artists.
Yeah, that's very interesting with the switch. Like, you know, because like I said, I use Spotify a lot. I still think it's a very great, powerful tool. I think for me, I agree with that statement, but you have to look at it from this perspective. You still probably got more people growing on Spotify, but what it is that there's a lot of people that ain't got Spotify that are now coming on streaming music. So where it might have been, for example, 1 million people streaming on Spotify who were just streamers.com. Now you find you have 2 million people on Spotify, but now you've got 2 million on YouTube. All of a sudden came out the woodwork because they've done the app YouTube Music, which has kind of messed up the game. But okay, then. So with that point, that's great, and I think that point is great. But flipping it onto digital music, this is like somebody who, you guys, just want to reiterate. This is, you know, Wisdom has been on the scene for a while. Who I don't know what hat he's gonna wear now when I ask his question now. Yeah. So, right, you're coming through. What platform, from an artist perspective, would you? Because you know, there's always a platform that you promote the most. Like you click out. Yeah. There's Spotify. There's YouTube, because you know we get a list of stuff there, but there's one link that you send out to everybody. You got iTunes, come buy my music or whatever, or stream it or whatsoever. Which is like you got Tidal as well. You got Deezer. You know what I mean? You got so many. I don't know. Which is the one for you that you would say to your artist, share that link?
For me, it's Spotify. Strangely, for my artists, it's Apple Music.
Okay.
Deezer is bigger in France. This is the thing. These different platforms are different in different places. That's why, as I say, it's important to know about your audience.
Yeah.
YouTube tends to be used heavily by younger people from the music point of view. So it's as in not YouTube Music, but as in going onto YouTube to listen to music.
Correct. Yeah.
So I think that, but at the end of the day, when you upload to your digital distributor, that's going to all of them anyway.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But it all depends on where you have had the most engagement.
Okay,
I get Spotify and how to work it a little bit easier than I do Apple, because it feels as though to get on an Apple playlist, if you don't know someone at Apple, you're stuck. Unless, I'm in a position where I can contact Charlie Sloth and ask him to put something on a playlist.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm in the position to do that.
Yeah.
Most people are not in the position to do that.
More than most, bro.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can't. So
Yo.
therefore, it's how do you break that down?
Yes.
I don't know how to engage with Apple as easily as I do with Spotify. But the other thing that's important right now, and people should be being aware of, is TikTok. TikTok is for younger people. Like my son will sit and watch TikTok all day, like all day. He will watch TikTok, and you know, like last year, Little Nas X, Old Town Road, that came off the TikTok. We're having various new songs that people are doing challenges to, like the Don't Rush challenge, which is the current one, and they're doing all of this engagement. Now, I'm saying all of this stuff, and none of this makes money, right? I need to state that.
It's engagement.
But I'm not. This is about the engagement. This is about when we emerge from our caves with our, to try and find our barber in, the next 2 months. Like, do you know what I mean? Right? Who is it I'm going to remember now that I'm out in the world? And like, I don't even know the guys who's got the Don't Rush tune, but
bro, I heard it. Bro, that tune's banging fire
everywhere.
Bro,
internationally,
bro, they're making money off just licensing on digital media.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So, that off the back of this, the opportunities that they're going to be able to have are going to be huge, and it's about being in that conversation. Is what ideas of people come up with. It again, TikTok is not always that easy. Though the way to you actually need to engage with influencers to be able to get any real traction on there. So you've got to know people to know people. But now is a good time to know people because everyone's in their yard. Like,
wow, bro, there was an artist
internationally.
I was watching Will Smith's feed the other day, and there was an artist that actually did a track, and he actually made himself look like Will Smith.
Oh yeah, Joyner Lucas. Yeah, amazing track.
Bro, I want to watch the video of Will Smith. Now, Will Smith in a normal life would not be sitting at home looking at YouTube, and he went to caught onto his track within 24 hours. He set the track, got his son to talk to hook up the link up, and they're linked up online. And I have to rate, and this is one to reiterate, to a lot of the guys who will probably grown up with wisdom, it's about relevance. And a dude like Will Smith, let's be real, like he's like, he's a big man to us, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he's still able to be in his little garage, have his little mini studio and interact and engage, and he knows how to do it. And my encouragement, you're not too old to engage in a relevant way. This isn't about young people, old people, and this is their platform. Like, we do know there's more big people on Facebook. You just see my mom and some older people on there on Facebook and myself. Yeah, we do understand there's platforms out there, but the reality of the show is that basically I was just on Facebook, just trying to look at some of the churches on Sunday and whatever. And DJ Tony Tone, from New York, he was on Hot 97, and he just did a Facebook Live thing. So I just said, I'm going to go for a walk and listen to a show for an hour. So engagement is so circumstantial at times. You've just got to be able to have the ability to deliver on the multiple platforms. Right about now, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. Then I'm going to record this to go on Mixcloud, to go on SoundCloud, and all the, you know what I mean, and whatsoever. So you just got to be flexible. It's a lot of work. And you can argue that it's a lot more work than what it used to be, bro. You know what I mean?
It is. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the multiple different platforms and stuff like, so as I said, I'm putting out, we put out a single on Friday.
Brilliant.
What I do is I have an agency that I work with who do, when we put out a single, they seed it onto various different playlists.
Okay, cool.
So they do that for us. So we straight out the gate, I think we've had nearly 2,000 plays since Friday. Because we're on various different Spotify playlists, and then there's a plan that continues on with that. So next week we got a challenge that we're putting out on TikTok. The end of the week after that, we'll drop the music video for it.
Cool.
You know, we're talking to a clothing company about doing some stuff with them, and then we got a remix for the track coming in 6 weeks' time. So like, it's a continual process of engagement to make sure that you're drilling down, you're meeting new customers, but you're also serving your existing fan base. And that's that was a bit, if I'm honest, in Green Jade, I did not understand. I just thought, I make music, I rap good, you will like it, you will buy it. And yeah.
And I think we was going through the time where things changed a lot, bro. I think when I say when we were producing, and in the 2000s, we was going through a very strong digital change. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think you know, my first single with my wife, 1999, we did tape and CD. You know what I mean? Cassette tape. Now, before we get, you know what I mean, what the hell is cassette tape? You can imagine, bro, you cassette tapes and CD. Like, that's normal to us, you know what I mean? Like, that's calm.
And you were performing it to mini disc.
Bro, you know the ones they say. And he was recording on mini disc the performance, you know what I mean? And, but like, what people have to realize is like, you know, within 10 years, bro, a lot of things changed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
YouTube, internet and everything, bro. Facebook.
For us, it was huge because, I mean, like, I remember having a conversation with someone who was like, oh yeah, we got a documentary. What platform should we put it up on? Spike or YouTube?
Oh my days.
This YouTube thing ain't gonna last. Just put it up on Spike. Like, where's Spike TV now? Like, you know, and you didn't know which platform to go with.
Go with,
Nothing was established. Do you know what I mean? You know, it felt like there was a day where everybody left MySpace.
Bro.
Like, you know, it was like that one weekend. I don't know what it was, but there was a weekend where everyone was like, now allow this. We got Facebook. And it's like, for us, the difficulty is we went from having our mailing list was a physical list of people's home addresses.
Tell me about
and
it.
home phone numbers, right? Home. Like, but we were never able to recreate that digitally. Now, everything is about your digital mailing list, you know. It's about how you engage via the different channels of social media, and you might have one channel, which is your main channel, and then you have other things around it. And I mean, I'm talking all of this in the musical world, but one of the things maybe to take a step back is I don't think for anyone now, I don't care whether you're a bus driver, I don't care whether you're a lawyer, I don't care if you're an artist, you need to have more than one income stream. One income stream.
That's the point to finish on.
Covering your life right now. Because everybody who was just on PAYE now is like, raw. Government just what? Hey, what my 80% if I'm lucky? Like, whoa. Like, you know, I'm in a bad position because I'm in a position where I have a number of income streams right now. And I wasn't in that position when I was an artist. And I've seen the importance of being able to do that. And, you know, I sit on a number of panels and various other groups which I'm paid for because it gives me other income. So now in a situation like this, I'm okay. And that's, you know, for every artist, not just diversifying on social media, make sure you're diversifying in your finances. When I was in Green Jade, I was a temp for 10 years. We were never full time. So I literally performed at the Olympics in 2004 on the Saturday, came back to my filing job on the Monday.
Crazy.
Right? And I'm like, but that was paying my bills and it did what it needed to do. So it's important that you can talk about digital platforms and all of these other things and engagement, but find ways with your skills to, you know, cover yourself, you know.
Man. Yes.
Get paid, if you can, get paid 3 times for doing the same thing.
Bro, this is it, man. And that's what point I want to really end the thing, because I know we can talk for about 10 hours, you know, me and you. and
that's before we mention football.
Yeah, bro. What definitely my encouragement, people, is have multiple income streams. Like Liverpool doesn't have multiple strikers, but anyway, but let's not go there. They just have 3, just have 3 strikers. I got nothing on the bench. But anyway, so it's not a conversation we want to entertain.
Who do you have? Anthony Martial and who?
He said we got Hurricane coming in for next season. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get that checkbook out, bro. Gonna get that checkbook out, bro. Get everyone nervous, man. Get everyone nervous, man. So, it goes. So
Next season, you know, there's no next season, right? You know, next season is like 2022-23,
bro.
right?
Bro, just imagine
21-22 ain't happening.
Just imagine now, bro. The social distancing at football ground. It's just gonna the minute it's out beforehand because it's not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen, man. You can't do like one seat away from each other. It's not gonna happen. So it's gonna be interesting how the next couple months is. But bro, my encouragement is just to stay definitely stay safe, bro. And listen, thanks again for the convo, and I appreciate that last point. I want to reiterate to people like, yo, multiple incomes. Be wise, people. You know what I'm saying? And when you're talking about us that got 2 grey hairs because of the one income stream that we had. You know what I'm saying? And we could be in a different situation right now if we had guys who were sitting and showed us the multiple income stream thing that was still within creativity, and you can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So definitely, and we'll break that up one time as well. We'll get another conversation going on, and we'll break that down, because I think looking at opportunities within creativity to do that, it's okay saying it, but you know, bro, we can put out there some ideas to get people thinking, man. But listen,
absolutely.
Bro, thanks for calling us, and you know what I mean, and hopefully you enjoy your wait for the season to start again, if it starts again, you know what I mean? So enjoy your wait, bro, because I am.
You're enjoying it a moment. 2 more games, mate.
I'm like, the P can't come. P can't come yet, bro. You got another couple more weeks for the P to come. So we see how this drags out, man, bro. But listen, bro. Thanks again, bro, and enough love again, yeah? All right then, bro. Take care, man, yeah? Bless you, man. Man. Bless you. Bye-bye. Yeah, guys, that was a bit of the main man there still. Wisdom, and you know, thanks again for coming on with us today, dude. You know what I'm saying? Thanks again. Right, let's just flip back into this, and I'm gonna play a bit of Imposters from SO. Check this out, guys. It's a big tune still. This is how we do it still. Let's get this going. All right, still we're keeping it real, bro.
Sugarcoating too much. We've got to start calling everything out for what it is. Start talking the real. Yes, you're going to have people turn their backs, but it's time for us to keep it real. Just keep talking that real, bro. Do what you do. I know what you do, so keep doing that. Talk the real. Talk the things, them.
The GP will see you now.
Look, I don't want to cause no problems. I just want to live my life, but I keep on hearing about nonsense. Me and my dons ain't mobsters, but you know when you see imposters, we know how to read them faces, same way you know how to read them comments. If you want to talk, let's talk, but around here, make sure you walk and your talk is constant. Hey, I seen it all before. I heard chat that they all adore. 1 week looking like they all aboard. Next day, they don't even walk the walk. I've been here since a bust down aqua, cutting through Astor, all black master. Now I'm too grown for acting gaffer, trying to pay off my madre's gaff cuts. Took the wife and Lazaroti that's peak. Add the spice to calamari, that's me. My advice off the order I seen. Christ alone, he don't promise you. Don't say that. You know that man don't pay that. Trying to stunt in your rentals. I too wanna cry, gotta make I don't wanna cause no problems. I just wanna live my life, but I keep on hearing about nonsense. Me and my dons ain't mobsters, but you know when you see imposters, we know how to read them faces, same way you know how to read them comments. If you wanna talk, let's talk, but around here, make sure you walk and your talk is constant. What nonsense? I don't wanna hear about guns, I know you ain't here like the post was sponsored. You ain't never been down junction, you ain't never hit no truncheons, you ain't never hit no blocks in your mouth rub, you ain't never peeled no onions. You don't really look so G to me. Fly wife out for the scenery, go Blue Jays for the eatery. Then I come back where I need to be. A black man who ain't move so easily. One grievance is the money or God that you're preaching. You ain't talking that poor Lord Cephas. You don't know peace if you don't know Jesus. I live in a place where we all got mashes, no permit, and we all could back it. Even a hermit under his jacket, still that peace couldn't conjure a challenge. No, my man looking like a savage soul. Still we don't know what he has to know. Ain't we men to be saving souls? Not them houses and faking loans. Go tell mom that I'm writing again. I don't wanna hear you were right in the end. Wrote this here for my guys in the ends. Those still stuck in that social housing know that they won't stifle the pen. You ain't gotta fall for them imposters, then nonsense will come to an end. I don't wanna cause no problems. I just wanna live my life, but I keep on hearing about nonsense. Me and my dons ain't mobsters, but you know when you see imposters, we know how to read them faces, same way you know how to read them comments. If you wanna talk, let's talk, but around here, make sure you walk and your talk is constant.
Yeah, man, there's a bit of Vessel going on here still now. It's a bit Gazelle.
It's a high, man. Y'all ready? Hit me up, what's the word? I'm an optimist, what's the worst? Thing that can happen, I'm learning to let it happen now instead of searching. When it's time for action, I'm verbing. Cause faith is there without works. Just because of the God fearing, that doesn't mean I'm scared. Skirt is my turn. I don't sell drugs, I sell words. It's 5 bands for a verse. That's 500 back to church. She wanna know if she can twerk, and I ain't even have to curse. Just because of God fearing, that doesn't mean I'm scared. I wanna let go like woo. Like what is the meaning when the feeling is off like the weekend? Feel rejected like really good defense. Sometimes I wanna jump off the deep end. I'm not too proud to say that I cry sometimes. 95 Mary J. Blige didn't lie. You gon' have to learn to wipe your eyes. People live and people die sometimes. Keep it on you cause I've learned. Just cause you say don't mean it won't try sometimes. Proving you right isn't right sometimes. This is best to say bye sometimes. Cause some people only goal is to kill your buzz like serve. Hit me up, what's the word? I'm an optimist, what's the worst? Thing that can happen, I'm learning to let it happen now instead of searching. When it's time for action, I'm verbing. Cause faith is there without words. Just because of the God fearing, that doesn't mean I'm scared. Skirt is my turn. I don't sell drugs, I sell words. It's 5 bands for a verse. That's 500 back to church. She wanna know if she can twerk, and I ain't even have to curse. Just because of the God fearing, that doesn't mean I'm scared. I wanna let go like woo. Like what is the meaning? Everyone that looks good is deceiving. Only give a hand when they're receiving. People got it in call tryna beep in. Understand that your phone gon' be dry sometimes. That's when you realize who's your lifeline. Don't gotta give it to me, I'ma take mine. Understand the best things always take time. Forget everything that you heard. Sometimes you gotta burn out a grapevine. Only thing people want is some FaceTime. They just wanna be seen. I just laugh like they couldn't be me. I live life to a different degree. Sometimes I get to thinking too deep. Summer rain, I get low sometimes. I'm not really trying to go sometimes. Don't reply cause I don't know sometimes. But I'ma go, cause I can stay here, gotta roll. Cause having faith means to keep on walking even though you're not sure.
The doctrine of election, the way Calvin did, like I did. You're pretty much gridlocked into a system in such a way that functionally, yeah, you believe that you're saved by faith alone, but in large part, you look to your sanctification.
Yeah, guys, a bit of flame.
Back in 2008,
Sola Fide.
When I wrote a song called Who Can Pluck Us, remember? And on it, I gave a list of ways you can test yourself just to discover. I confess. If you're really in the faith, part of the elect, or one of the others, I was tripping. I sent you the 1 John in order to find if you one of the brothers, or one of the sisters. I followed the system, but took out a context. That John was addressing the antinomianism and the proto-Gnostics. He was not trying to give us a test to check on our genuine faith, or to provide a place where to find your assurance at, as if your works are the primary way. Hold up. If we say that we have not sinned, then we make him out to be a straight liar. And his word is not in us, it's a signifier. He's not writing to doubting believers to give them a test so they clearly see if they're saved or not, but he's sending a warning to Christians against these heresies. Go read. Justified by faith. Yeah, I say we ain't pointing the faith. Nope. Hollering grace. You can bank on they gon' say what we say. We say Sola Fide. Functionally, this don't seem like the case. No, point them in the wrong place. I say point place, Sola Fide. Lest you hear me wrong, we should bear fruit and seek to grow. Say you a branch connected with the vine, then I'm expecting to see results. But the problem is with sanctification, being in a place that you want to take them, when obviously do probably depressed and doubt in his salvation. Where's our pace? Kind of pharisaic how we arbitrarily make these laws. He's been saved now for how long, and he's still struggling with the same flaws. Yeah, I know how we are. And then you prescribe, he's scuba diving that same heart, that sin filled, hope killed, broken willed and super dark. You don't send that person inside himself. You remind that saint that it's extra notes. We justified by faith alone. So quick to say he ain't a saved soul. You on go mode, snatching away faith. Probably while non-believers stay away. Now you doing damage, he can't meet your standards that actually have nothing to do with his grace. Justified by faith. Yeah, I say we ain't pointing the faith. Nope. Hollering grace. You can bank on they gon' say what we say. We say Sola Fide. Functionally, this don't seem like the case. No, point them in the wrong place. I say point place, Sola Fide. Justified by faith. Yeah, I say we ain't pointing the faith. Nope. Hollering grace, you can bank on day gon' say what we say. We say Sola Fide, functionally this don't seem like the case.
Yeah, guys, there's a bit of that flame going on there still. Yeah, and I'm gonna flip over with some Thai Brasel. I'm gonna go with some Brasel, sorry, with a bit of WHATUPRG. You know what I'm saying? My boy WHATUPRG. I'm gonna play some music from WHATUPRG. Miss him enough anyway still, yeah, but that's how we rock it out from there. Let me just load this up from the top. This is how we lock it off. Don't know. Highlight. This track is called Fresh Track. Yo, somebody says to me, there's not enough fresh music in gospel scene. I'm gonna prove a point. There is loads of it. Yo, guys, check out my Djay 360 Media, putting out the freshest tracks out there on a weekly basis. Gonna try and keep it up anyway. So check out our Spotify playlist. We're updating and tweaking up, and just take some of the older stuff out, and we're gonna be updating anyway. But this is what you hear on the live show. Thai Brasel.
Yeah. Yeah, my life, right. Lately I've been living on a highlight. I've been up so high cause this my lifestyle. One thing I'ma tell you about my life. God send a light and it shine down. I've been running out of reason not to pray. I've been trying to find a time to meditate. I've been trying to tell myself that I'm okay. I think I'm finally on the way. I know the devil be plotting on me, but God got me. I know it's angels surrounding me, all they stay on me. I know my mama's prayer stronger than any army. Throw any weapon my way, man, you can't harm me.
Yeah, living high life in these trenches, time to skydive. Put my hand up to the Lord, now that's a high five. Finally made it out that water like I'm tie-dye. Used to move like action figures, now we life size. Got no shame, I'm bright, that Chick-fil-A to Popeyes. Never worry about clout, need to watch your mouth when you talking about Jesus. But we ain't got no time to waste, you better speed up. Cause we so high up, it's hard to reach us.
Yeah, lately I've been living on a highlight. I've been up so high cause this my lifestyle. One thing I'ma tell you about my life. I'ma get it right now. Yeah. Yeah, my life, right. Lately I've been living on a highlight. I've been up so high cause this my lifestyle. One thing I'ma tell you about my life. God send a light and it shine down. Almost lost my life, you don't get it twice. I'ma do it right. Almost lost my mind, through it I survived. Now I'm flying high, up so high. Since I learned aerodynamics, I can't stay around on these planets. My life now I done came up, look at how he planned it. And the view is panoramic, if you could see from this vantage. This is spiritual talking, I'm a miracle walking.
I pull up in the same whip from the 70s. I gave up trying to run away from the heavenly. I know nothing is gonna separate me from God. Now that I'm fighting for your soul, you know I'm right. Darkness comes around me every 1 or 2 days. I'ma have to kill you maybe one of 2 ways. Demons can't control me cause you know I give praise. I'm about to give them all the glory today. My mighty Morphin Power Rangers have been by my side since the manger. My boys seated up like Tabasco. They buying in bulk like it's Costco. And shooting bow tie like the pasta. My goons on the side like the salsa. In order to see all my sun rays, I'm building you windows like Bill Gates. My mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. My mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Recess and I'm out back with some buzz of mine. I'm the only black kid, but I don't mind. They always made me be the Black Ranger. Wonder why? I wanna ask if it's cause I'm black. They say nah, bro, we're colorblind. Blast from the past, now let's do later. I'm gonna get together with the crew later. We're gonna morph it out like when we were kids. But now they tell me that I gotta be the Blue Ranger. Go figure. Used to date the Gold Ranger, she a gold digger. But I only had peanuts. But she was freeing my potential, hang around skimming like Peter. Moflo made me wanna put my feet up. And and thus let the beat be ugly. Me and Hyper Fenton going hard. Y'all boys move like the pud.
My mighty Morphin Power Rangers have been by my side since the manger. My boys heated up like Tabasco. They buying in bulk like it's Costco. And suit and bow tie like the pasta. My goons on the side like the salsa. In order to see all my sun rays, I'm building you windows like Bill Gates. My mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. My mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah, guys, you heard it. It is about Power Rangers, this track is. So, like, you know, I mean, big up to DJ Jamo, you know what I mean, he's quality controlling my show right now. I'm just getting all the beauty of the Skittle locks and all his business. Yeah, as you can see, I got no locks right here. It's just like, you know, I'm all things to all men, I always say, anyway, still, yeah. So, be careful here. We might start the QC show over Instagram here still, yeah, so we're going to be careful. But anyway, I got a couple minutes left on the show, guys. I'm going to do this track dedicated to DJ Jamo, Taelor Gray's new track called Safe. You know what I mean? Check out J360 Media today, because we launched out one of the hottest tracks, new music is this track here. It's a track called Safe. But this is Roger here. Hashtag the Live Show. Hopefully you got some sound information with myself and Wisdom chopping up. What's this? Green Jade, but it's not Green Jade. Myself chopping up about, you know, how to get through this period as a creative, how to engage audiences, how to just keep it going anyway. So, but this is Roger here on the Live Show. Roger, over and out. You know what I'm saying? We're here doing our thing anyway. So but listen, guys, check out the vibe of this track anyway. So we're coming out as Power Rangers by Hyper Fenton. Trust me, it's Hyper doing this track anyway. So yeah, but we're gonna go into a bit of Taelor Gray, man. Safe. So enjoy the vibe anyway. Still, yeah, off his new album, Touch Not Thy Anointed. You don't know them languages anyway. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the vibe, guys. Yeah.
Man. What's up, Swoop? I've been on this quest for an anthem, and I wind up in this mansion with 100,000 rooms, all full of second chances. Walking up the campus, I approach the upper room with the flame from a lamp, and I can see the empty tomb. See, that's imagery. We turning literal to liturgy, the transcendent Holy Spirit turning law to liberty. And wives commit to husbands just like in ancient customs. The prophet tell the power structure by the God of justice. Man, that's something. Mercy gon' triumph over judgment. His blood makes black Hebrew Israelites redundant. It's a priesthood. Last supper to the marriage supper, how we feast good. Revelation watching Clint Eastwood. The old man dies, put me in a Gran Torino. The son of man touching that water till it's vino. The one that you can lean on as I conclude the keynote. My soul getting cleaner than some sea glow. I'm stepping like I'm... On second thought, man, that's just some real good teaching right there. Forever. Yo. Name the man you trusted most and adjusted with this quote. Said, I would never leave you with his signature in bold. No man could ever sign it. See, they can't afford the signage. The signature is blood and that quote's from the designer. See the sunshine. When it's cloudy, you appreciate that sunshine. Listening to Swoop is just the upside. I've been on some Walter Hawkins as I'm getting older. It's safety when I see the battle's over. It's the winner's circle. See, every Kanye need a Virgil, but only Jesus turn a pregnant virgin to a virtue, and they can't ever hurt you when grace don't have reversal, and praise is like rehearsal.
Yeah, guys, see you later. Listen, guys, just stay safe, man. Just encourage you guys all to stay safe. This is COVID-19. Watch right here on the Live Show 127, man. Enough love. God bless y'all.
We singing where the common go. We safe. We safe, dog.